It's here! Auto delisting on List Perfectly. Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are talking about List Perfectly's new Pro Plus plan. This is so exciting. It comes with the auto delisting we have all been waiting for years. But there are so many more features that have come out with the new Pro Plus plan. Also, there are additional features that have been dropped for all the plans on List Perfectly. Just in time for eBay Open. eBay Open kicked off their studio in-person events Tuesday night, and then the virtual eBay Open has been running all week this week. Today is Thursday, September 28th. We have one more day of eBay Open tomorrow. So List Perfectly dropped all of this just in time for eBay Open. We have new features on all the plans, and then we have the new subscription List Perfectly Pro Plus plan, which I'm going to go over with you today. We're going to talk about all the new features that everyone gets. Then we're going to talk about Pro Plan specific. We're going to go over this plan, and we're going to talk about a limited offer that List Perfectly is offering everyone right now. So if you get really excited during this video and you go run to sign up for List Perfectly before I get to the end, you can use code flippinhippos to sign up for 30% off. But you can get a lot more savings than just your 30% off in the first month. So hang tight, listen to everything I have to say, but if you get excited, go do that and then come back here. Once you're signed up, I can still get you the extra savings. So ask me about List Perfectly's Pro Plan, guys. Why? It is a new plan, and there's a limited time offer for the new plan, which they're calling Pro Plus. Currently, they have a simple plan, a business plan, and a pro plan, priced at $29, $49, and $69 respectively. Now we have Pro Plus, which will be $149 in the future. If you sign up now for List Perfectly for the Pro plan, and then you sign up to be a referral member, you can try the Pro Plus for 3 months, and that's all of Q4, guys. Q4 starts next week. So you could be on the Pro Plus plan for October, November, and December, and growing your business and having all these great features at your fingertips for the price of just the Pro plan. But if you use our code that I mentioned, Flippin' Hippos, you get 30% off the first month. So you're stacking savings on savings, okay? So if you want to save time, you want to have better management tools, and you want auto delisting, that's probably the most exciting thing everyone's been waiting for. Pro Plus is for you. So they're going to be offering 90 days of Pro Plus plan at the Pro plan rate. Say that 10 times fast. So you're going to get it for the $69 a month, but if you sign up with our code, your first month will only be $48. So instead of the $69 times 3, you'll only have that times 2 plus the 48. So here's a brief list of what's included. You have a new customizable catalog. You can change your column widths, show or hide columns as you'd like. View at a glance, active, draft, sold, unlisted, out of stock. I mean, this is amazing, guys. I've been using List Perfectly since 2019, and they have come so far. Such a long, long way. But the new look of the catalog, I'm going to show it to you. Don't worry. We'll go over it. The new look of the catalog, I freaked out. Like, my type A personality, my OCD, my attention to detail, I love to be organized. The catalog's new look is just great. You can play with your columns. You can have it in any order you want. And there's no more new tabs popping up all over the place. We'll show you. There's an updated mobile view. Here's the listing overlays. So you're not going to lose your place in the catalog. No additional tabs are going to open when you want to add or edit a listing. It just kind of has an overlay. There's a new listing summary page. Filters will be located under each supported column header, so you can easily filter. There's a bulk edit now. So you can edit your listings in bulk. Let's say you want to change everything by raising the cost $5 the next time they do a shipping increase. You can do it in bulk. You're going to be able to have a second account if you have employees. This is super important. So if you have a VA, which is a virtual assistant, or a listing employee, someone you hire to do work for you, you don't always necessarily want them to have full access. So they'll have their own account that they can use in your List Perfectly, and you will be able to decide what they have access to. You're going to be able to print inventory labels, which is a QR code, and you're going to be able to sync your catalog with what is or isn't on marketplaces. So you'll have the account health. You'll be able to sync your inventory. You're going to sync your inventory. And what that does is just make sure that everything's healthy. If it says it's on eBay and it's not, it's going to tell you. If your List Perfectly catalog says your listing's on Poshmark and that listing doesn't exist on Poshmark, it's going to tell you. It's going to find listings on platforms that aren't on List Perfectly that say they are. So it'll fix any and all human mistakes that we always make, or all of us make. Maybe we don't always make them, but all of us do make mistakes, right? Here's the exciting one. Auto delist. The most requested feature in LP is finally here. Remove listings from all marketplaces. And List Perfectly does crosspost to 11 marketplaces. Keep that in mind. Automatically, when an item sells on one marketplace, oh my gosh, I keep getting louder. This is so exciting. Let me repeat that. Remove listings from all marketplaces automatically when an item sells on one marketplace. This feature is still in private beta testing. We're actively seeking sellers who make regular sales, but especially regular sales on marketplaces on the other platforms to continue the testing. Along with this limited offer, you can sign up to be a beta tester. So the additional benefits of primary and sub accounts, they're going to have their own photo room background. So you essentially get to double dip. You get to double your limits. So, for example, your primary account's going to have 1,500 photo background removals with your subscription. Your sub account will also get that. So it's worth it for that alone. Even if you don't have an employee, you still get to double dip. So if you run out of your background removals, if you are a heavy lister, you're high volume, that will double for you up to 3,000. And then you'll be able to share the limits. Primary and sub accounts will also have their own ChatGPT and barcode lookup limits. That's not on right now either. So when we go over the barcode lookup in a minute, there's no limits right now. So use it to your heart's content. There's going to be so much more coming soon, you guys. There's a lot in the works. I'm signed up as a beta tester, so I can't tell you except what I'm allowed to tell you, but I can tell you there's a lot more coming. There's big plans for Pro Plus and the new catalog. If you're currently on the Pro plan, you can also try it out. So let's go to the next page here I have up. I wanted to tell you that they do have this nice video on their YouTube on List Perfectly. So you can go to List Perfectly and watch this if you want. I'll see if I can't link it at the top for you when we're done here. But they're just going to go over all the same stuff I'm going to go over with you. I just spent Tuesday night in Philadelphia with the List Perfectly team. I went there with List Perfectly and was part of their booth, and I was able to help support them and promote them within the community. I got to meet so many resellers. Hey, everybody I met in person. You guys were awesome. We had so much fun. But I really got to talk to the LP team and really just learn a lot about this. And I also was in the expo hall yesterday on the live talking to people and answering questions. So while I have been trained in this and I know everything that it comes with and how to use it essentially, I never really got to play around with it myself because I've been so busy. I upgraded to Plus sometime last week, and then I went to Philadelphia, and you know how life goes. So I've been playing around with it, you're almost going to be learning it with me, which is fun, right? But yeah, they do have this video here. You can watch that. So for the Cost of Pro plan, which is $69 a month, but remember, you sign up with Flippin' Hippos if you're new, and you can get your first month at $48. But did you guys know you don't have to be completely new to List Perfectly to get that discount if you're not already a Pro plan member? If you use Simple or Business right now and you want to take advantage of this offer, you can upgrade to Pro with our code and get that 30% off your first month. You're already paying $49 for your business account. If you have a business subscription plan with List Perfectly, you're already paying $49 a month. So you can upgrade to Pro using our code FlippinHippos, and your first month will be $48, and then you'll go up to the $69 for the even higher plan. If I'm going too fast or I'm not making sense, you guys leave me questions down below, okay? And I will be more than happy to help you. I'm working on adding some more tutorials to the playlist I have here. I'll have that pop up at the end for you as well. Let me make myself some notes. I'll have the playlist pop up for you. It has tutorials on everything that you can do with your List Perfectly, all the features and everything through June of this year. When I went to camp, I had it all updated. Now there's a bunch of new stuff. So I'm going to be updating that as well. Most of my tutorials are very short, sweet, succinct, very to the point. I try to keep them 5 minutes and under, just so you can quickly learn a feature or quickly learn how to use List Perfectly. So I will be making a bunch more of those for all the new features. Today is going to be a little more long-winded because I am super excited. You guys, I just got back from an in-person event, and I always come back from in-person events like, get hype! You know what I mean? If you've ever been to FlipCon, if you've ever been to Boss or eBay Open, if you went to List Perfectly's camp event, reseller rally, if you've been to any of these events, you know what I mean. You come home and you're like, get hype, and you want to, like, you're excited and you're on this social high, and you have all these new ideas and these new things you want to talk about, and you get excited. So today is going to be me talking a lot and very excitedly. But guess what? We've been waiting for this for years. We all have the right to be very excited today. So are you ready to take advantage of the offer? Here's how. If you're brand new to List Perfectly, you're going to go sign up for List Perfectly's Pro plan. You're going to sign up using code FlippinHippos so you get your 30% off. Step 2, you're going to go back to this page, which I'm going to link in the description for you. And then you're going to request the Pro plan. If I forget to link it, because I often do, it's listperfectly.com/limited offer. But also, I believe a banner pops up for you on your List Perfectly, so you'll be able to find it. Then you're going to have your account updated. Boom, done. Brush your hands. You've got Pro Plus for 3 months, right? If you already use List Perfectly, you're just going to ask to upgrade. If you have List Perfectly Pro, let me say that. If you have a lower subscription than Pro, you will need to upgrade to Pro first, but you can do that with a code and still get the discount. Flippin' Hippos is the code. Okay. If you decide to try Pro Plus with the promotion, will I be charged at the end? Absolutely not. So once the 90 days conclude, your Pro plan will continue with the original LP catalog, and the additional features will be deactivated. Then you can upgrade. If you liked it, you can upgrade. But here's what I love so much about List Perfectly. Every other subscription service on this planet, if you forget to cancel before your trial period is up, it continues onwards and you're charged forever. Do any of you have gym memberships you're still paying for from 2 years ago that you've never used? Do any of you have streaming services you've barely watched but forgot to cancel and you're still paying for? Or something that you signed up for the free 30-day trial and yeah, not with List Perfectly. They're like library. They're like that library app where you check out an ebook and on your due date, they just take it back. That's what List Perfectly does, right? So at the end of your 90 days, you're just going to revert back to the Pro plan. If you liked Plus, you can upgrade back to Plus. List Perfectly is a month-to-month basis, and they do that so people can move up and down as their business needs and their monetary needs change with life. Things happen. So you can always downgrade or upgrade within List Perfectly with no cancellation fees. They're not going to hit you for fees for changing. They also do refunds if you've paid more and you move down and stuff like that. So you're always free to do that. If you liked it, you can always re-up, but they don't want anybody stuck on something that they didn't want or can't afford. You know what I mean? So it's for anyone that wants to create listings faster. There's a new listing assistant. You can have more privacy with your employees. You're going to have maximum control of your inventory management because you're going to have the auto delist, the QR code generator, and multi-platform synchronization. So there's some more information here. The customizable listing dashboard. Here is our new catalog. Isn't it beautiful? So before we get into the features that are specific to the new Pro Plus plan, I want to talk about a feature that all the plans have now. It's called Link. Everyone's calling it their new Link feature. This helps you to have your account health and to make sure that your item that says it's on eBay and it should be in your catalog is there. And it makes it very easy for you to relink. This is also good for people who like to end and relist directly in eBay and not do it on List Perfectly, because there are two ways to do that. You can end and relist very easily on eBay. Other people like to do that directly on Mercari, Poshmark, and other platforms. When you do that, though, you're breaking that connection from the listing to your List Perfectly catalog. For your account to be healthy, for your account health, your item numbers on your listings on all the platforms have to be in your List Perfectly catalog in order for List Perfectly to function as it should. If you wanted to update a listing, end a listing, mark it sold, any of those things, you have to have it properly linked. So if you're ending and delisting directly in eBay, you're unlinking those items. You can do that on purpose now, and with one click, add them back into your catalog. I'm going to show you. And then also, sometimes just things happen. What if somebody buys something and didn't pay for it and it got canceled or you had a return? All kinds of things. So I purposely broke one of my connections to show you how this works. When you're in your active listings on eBay and you're scrolling through and you see this little teal green rectangle here that says link. What is that? What's the issue? Well, that means that this is listed here on eBay. It's in your List Perfectly catalog, but for some reason they're not synced. They're not talking to each other anymore. The eBay item number is either incorrect or not at all in that listing in your List Perfectly catalog. So you just click on the little green rectangle and the computer will think for a few moments and then it will pop up with that listing. So I want to link this to List Perfectly. So I just click link and it has now entered eBay's item number directly into my catalog. I can refresh this page and see that my Panda Bear no longer has that link. So you can go through all your eBay listings and see if you have any of those rectangles and fix your issues, or you can just come upon them as you go. Honestly, if you want full account health, you've got to scroll down every page and look. I haven't done that yet. I do know some sellers who have and have actually found a lot of issues that they had to fix. It's just like when we do our inventory audits and we find stuff that fell off and you have to fix it. Things happen. Computers aren't perfect. People aren't perfect. So this is a good way to make sure that everything's linked and synced the way it should be. And speaking of sync, so link is for all List Perfectly plans. It doesn't matter which one you have. They're also going to be coming out with something called sync for all of the plans. That's still in testing. They're looking for that to come out real soon. And sync is actually a feature that I beta tested in 2021. And it was the first stepping stone that List Perfectly used and tested out with a group of beta testers to lead them on to further testing and coding for the auto delist, which is fantastic, right? So that'll be back. And that's basically just going to be like a button you're going to push and it's going to find errors between listings and item numbers, kind of like Link, except you don't have to go through your listings and find it. You would just go on your catalog and it would tell you issues right here. I will definitely be back with a tutorial specifically about that when it does release. That's coming soon. Now let's talk about the new listing assistant. So you're going to open your add new listing either on the computer or the phone, and it's going to look the same on either one. It's called Listing Assistant, and you can type in manually or scan a barcode of common items such as makeup, books, toys, health and beauty, video games, movies, anything with a barcode you can scan in here, or you can start typing a title. You can dismiss it forever or list on my own if you don't want to use the barcode. If you dismiss it forever, there is still a way to get it back. It's not forever, ever, but I would just suggest listing on my own unless you truly wanted to get rid of it forever. So I'm going to go ahead and type this barcode in. No, you know what? I'm going to show you that on your computer, you can actually scan the barcode with your camera. So if you have a camera on your laptop, you can scan the barcode in just the same way you would on your phone. So you get the barcode out and you hold it in front of the camera and it'll scan it for you. So let's go ahead and try that. All right, I have my book here and very little to no depth perception. I'm sure it'll be much easier with the phone as well. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to confirm my listing details. Yes, that is the book I scanned. So these images are okay. I'm not necessarily a fan of this one, but you can delete that in the listing. The title, Dr. Sleep, a novel. If you don't like anything that you see here, you can tell it to go away. And then you can say accept, and it fills it in for you. So see, I didn't like that picture. I could take it out, and it's going to fill in anything that I okayed, as much of it as it can, and then it's going to have my template settings in here. Look, I'm in my jeans setting, but you get the gist. We can try one more together if you'd like. We'll say add listing, and we'll say scan. Let me get my thing here. Aw, that satisfying scanning noise is going to be like something I'm going to want to play with. So this is acceptable as a photo. I wish it had more because mine is new in the box. But AI only gets better as time goes, right? Star Wars, The Bounty Collection. I'm okay with that title. The description, I'd probably want to say Star Wars, so I could change that. And yeah, that sounds good to me. So I'm going to accept it. But what if you didn't like it? You could reject it, right? Or you could accept it. So that's what that is all about. That's pretty neat. If you do sell a lot of video games, DVDs, movies, CDs, new in-box toys, did I mention books already? Anything with barcodes like that, makeup, health and beauty, this can really increase your listing speed because you're just going to say add listing. You're going to scan that and it's going to fill in as much for you as you can. And that's going to lead us into their other new feature that comes with the Plus, the AI. So if you fill in as much information and great keywords as you can in your title, you can ask the new AI feature to create a description and keywords for you. You do have to have a minimum of 40 characters in your title for the AI to work. So let's say I have American Eagle denim shorts, women's size 8. Let's say they're mid-rise. Let's say they're dark wash. Let's say they're booty. And put jeans. So then I can go down here above the description and say suggest description. And it will think for a moment. and it's going to spit out a description and some keywords for us. I'm not personally always a fan of what AI writes as a description. Sometimes I think it's a little over the top, and no, we don't need the backstory of the last 10 owners in the haunted house the item came from. But some people like it. It's up to you, and you can always play around with it. So here's the thing. You can ask it to do again. You can reject it. You can change it to whatever you want to do. So it's up to you. I like the bullet points, honestly. I don't know that I want slip into comfort and style. These American Eagle denim shorts. Like, to me, it just sounds like a Walmart ad, and I'm not Walmart, but you do you, boo. You got to do what works for your business. But I do enjoy the bullets, the dark wash denim. I mean, this could add a little bit more to our listings than we were before. And then these are going to be my keywords down here that they're going to throw in. So I'm just going to accept it. Now, if I didn't like this, I would just take that out and maybe just leave my bullet points there. So that's the AI. That is the scan the barcode. We know about auto delist. So you can set up, I mentioned the second account. So if you have an employee or if you have a VA, you can set up a second account within List Perfectly for them specifically to use, and you'll be able to choose how much they have access to. So if you want to limit them to what they're able to do on the back end of your List Perfectly catalog, because not everybody wants someone they've never met across the country having all the access that you have. You'll be able to set that up and limit it. I haven't played around with that yet because it's just me and Keith. If you want to see more about that, comment down below and I will create a video just for you. I will be coming out, like I said, with tutorials on all of this later. So I will be doing a tutorial on it eventually. If you want to see something about it now, let me know. I will either make a video for you or find one for you on List Perfectly to watch. But it's pretty cool because then you get to double dip your limits. If you double dip your limits, you're double dipping. So, you know, your background removers are going to have ×2, which is really cool. All right. And the last thing I want to talk to you about today is the QR codes. So you can print QR codes on your stickers, not your stickers. Star! Learn how to edit. I'm not editing. Y'all know that. All right. So you go to your listing. And up here on the right now is print code. You push that, and oh my gosh, there's a QR code. What the heck do you need these for? Inventory management. You don't want to print it on your normal thermal printers because it doesn't come out right. From what I understood, you could, and it might scan it. You can do it on regular computer paper, but I think that wastes ink and ink is expensive. What most folks who are using these are doing are getting the Fomimo printers, and some of them are like a couple of bucks. Like this one's on sale. This pink one is $36.99. It's going to do everything you need to do. A lot of my reseller friends that I know in the community, look, it comes in purple. They're using these little Fomimos that are under 40 bucks. And, but they're also great for other things. So they're buying this so they can print their QR codes for their products on List Perfectly. But they're also able to make Christmas cards and stickers and all these really cool kinds of stuffs. I'm not that crafty of a person, but this looks fun. So you can get extra papers with it. But I think it's pretty inexpensive. It's on sale. You have your choice of colors. So I'm put an affiliate link down below in the description box for you. It won't cost any extra for you to use my affiliate link. It will cost you $36.99, just like you see here. But it does help us out. It helps support the channel a little bit. It gives us a little bit of a kickback of what Amazon profits, but it's no extra cost to you. I am legally binded to tell you that. But yeah, there is a link in the box down below. You can get this Fomimo. I say it incorrectly. Anyway, it'll print it out on the sticker. You slap that sticker on your package as pictured, and you can scan that with your phone, and it will tell you what the item is, where the SKU line is, and it will pull it directly up on your phone in the catalog. So if I put that sticker on a bag that I store my inventory in, which that's how we do things. We store stuff in the poly bags they're going to ship in. Some people store them in those clear bread bags. You can put the sticker on there, scan it with your phone. On your phone, it's going to pull up in the catalog that item. So you can end it right there. You can change the quantity, whatever you want to do. So that is what I wanted to talk about with you today. The new List Perfectly. So we've got all these great new features, guys, listed here. I'm going to share this link down below with you so you can go over it. You'll have access to List Perfectly's video to watch, them go over it in a little more detail. And here's the steps if you're brand new or if you're already an existing member. But remember to use Flippin' Hippos if you're new and sign up so you can get that 30% off your first month and then only pay the full price of $69 the additional 2 months. And if you're on business or simple plan and you want to upgrade to try this for Q4, upgrade with code flippinhippos to get that great discount. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, I'm sure you're going to, because this is brand new and this is exciting and it's probably going to be a little bit confusing as people learn how to use it. That's what the comment section is for. Here's the thing. I will get the answer for you if I don't have it. So if you have a question, there are no stupid questions. Ask away. If I don't know the answer, I will go to the List Perfectly team and get that answer for you. You guys, go be productive. Go make some money. And don't forget, tomorrow is the last day for the virtual eBay. You can go and hear some great speakers. You can visit List Perfectly in the expo hall. They have a room in there and they have their staff members in and out all day talking and answering questions. Wait, I forgot to show you guys the customizable dashboard. I just realized that. So let me pop in and add this at the end of the video. Then I'll let you guys go. It's very similar to eBay's dashboard, if you're familiar with that and how you can customize your columns. So up here on the top right, next to the bulk edit button, is a little cog. If you click that, you will come to your column organization pop-up window. And this is where you select or deselect anything you want to show in your columns. And this is customizable because everybody's business is different. Everybody's processes are different. Everybody wants different things. So I like to have my SKU closer to my title. So when I go to pull it, I know where it's at. So we'll move that up, but I probably don't really need to know when the item was last updated. And let's say I want quantity after SKU. So I can save all that and it will change. And let's say I want my platforms up front. Move those over there. See how they popped over? And then the size of the columns is also customizable. So you can play around with these. But yeah, you can choose anything you want to show. The size, the color. I mean, it's amazing what you can put in there. So I was excited about this. I'm a very organizational person. I'm going to mess around with mine and get it the way I want it to be. Now I'll let you guys go. So I did start recording this on Thursday, as I said at the beginning of the video. It is now Friday. And go have a good weekend, guys. Go be productive. eBay Open is putting all of the content and speakers on their YouTube channel. So you can watch that over the weekend, anything you missed. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Bye.